Yes, hello guys. Yes, once again, you live and welcome to Daily Trends here on Pinax News. And as always, I am always super glad to be on the screens to give you the latest from the world of art and entertainment. Let's move straight to Hollywood. Interesting. Yes, I'm laughing because I have great news for you. That's because filmmaker James Cameron's, Avatar 2 has clocked 254 billion. You know, this is no joke. Hey, interesting. So James Cameron's Avatar 2 is not slowing down at the worldwide box office. Now, the movie in the latest development has surpassed the lifetime collection of movies like Avengers, Infinity War, and has also become the fifth highest grossing film in history. Now, the movie features actors like Sam Watson, Zandala, forgive me, Kate Winslet, Stephen Lang, and Waver. Now, could you imagine that the investment that actually was channeled into this movie was close to 360 to 460 million US dollars. So yes, that's the amount. Whew, such a hoping amount. So for those of you who haven't seen the Avatar 2, yes, that's the Avatar 2 you see on your screen. Now the movie was released on December 16th, 2022 and has clocked 254 billion as I indicated, and has actually, surpassed views and views from other movies like Infinity War. But Infinity War actually wasn't doing bad because he also clocked 252 billion after it was released in 2018. Now, for those of you who also do not know who James Cameron is, so his full name is James Francis Cameron. Yes, and I'm sure for movies you've watched movies like Terminator. He's the one that actually scripted or wrote Terminator, the Abyss, yes, or the Abyss, as some of you would say. He also was the brain behind that. And so yes, James Cameron, or Francis James Cameron, yes. Yeah, he's a Canadian by birth, a film writer, a filmmaker as well. And so yes, his movie Avatar 2 is not stopping at all. It's actually gained a grossing amount of I beg your pardon, 254 billion US dollars. Now the movie has also gained 4 nominations in this year's Oscars. Yes, in the Academy Award. Yes, so it has actually won 4 nominations in the Academy Award. Now, James Cameron is a Canadian filmmaker, as I said. Now, he wrote movies like Terminator, The Abyss, Judgment Day, etc. Yes. Congratulations. This is a big deal for James. Interesting. So, I don't know how much of investment someone could invest into just a movie. People, when people say invest and you get your gains, it's actually worth it, because he actually invested 350 and close to 460 million and has already clocked 254 billion. Just do the mathematics and see the gains here. Congratulations to James. People are actually excited about this because this movie is actually gaining waves in the international front, and not just in the international front. It's actually making waves in the movie industry, and it's actually set the standard for movie for other countries or people who want to do movies. And so as I said, this has actually surpassed the likes, the traction from movies like Infinity War and others. Now let me actually read comments by people who are actually congratulating James about over this win. And so this one is coming from Samuel. Someone is saying this is a big win. Wow, 2.54 billion, bro. This is an amazing game. Trust me, you've made it, and you are our target as a as a filmmaker. This one is just coming from Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Emmanuel is also saying that wow. I've watched this movie, and trust me, it is a must watch. If you haven't watched this movie, then you're missing a lot. This is also coming from Chantel. Chantel is saying, wow, 2.54 billion. Wow, this is a whole big deal. Trust me, I'm venturing into movie. Hey, come on. Do you have the resources? I bet you don't. You can't even survive, the charge. Just one actor would want to charge you. And so yes, more comment here coming in from people. And this is also coming from Samuel is also saying that wow, James always sets the standard, and people follow. Wow, this is very interesting. So this is also coming from Emmanuel Franklin. Emmanuel Franklin is just saying that this is very, very interesting. I'm very excited. Meanwhile, James is, Mr. Cameron, who is, though he's excited about this game, is also saying that, hey, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to, this movie, because it's theoretically, shown in theaters. And so you have to waste your time to go to the theater before you can enjoy, the luxury of this beautiful movie. He says, you can be on your comfort zone and just relax and watch this movie. So trust me, this movie is a must watch. And we're super, super happy that this movie is actually making gains. It's very interesting. Once I said earlier that invest and you can actually get your money back, and so that's what I believe James Cameron did, and is actually fetching him the gains, that has actually clocked 254 billion. That could be a money that can loan a country. I'm just saying, hey, I'm just saying, bro. So if you can loan this money to a country that I know, I don't want to mention names. So yes, if you can loan this $254 billion to a country that I know, I think it'll be worth it. I don't know, but just being silly here. So yes, congratulations to James Cameron, whose movie Avatar 2 has actually clocked 254 billion already. Now, this movie is very interesting. I don't want to give you all the gist about this movie, because if I do, I'm actually not going to let you enjoy the movie when you actually feel like watching. But trust me, it's a must watch. Everything about this movie is very beautiful, from visuals, from acting and action, drama, suspense. Everything is just amazing. It's actually very interesting. So it's no surprise or no shock that it's actually beating the records of actually surpassed the views of Avengers. I beg your pardon, Avengers. And so congratulations once again. More comments here coming in from people who are actually hailing James Cameron, and so he's saying that this is a must watch. I've watched this movie 3 times, and trust me, I am always glued to my set. Well, yes, you should get glued to your set, and don't be selfish to watch this movie alone. Share with people, watch with people, and congratulations for having 4 solid nominations in this year's Oscars. We are super, super interested in knowing what you guys are going to win. So yes, I am Eric Melo. Catch you same time. It's a wrap.